So with all these dynamics in Turkey and Syria, how do we come up with a viable solution for easing tensions? Well, my colleague Elaine Reyes spoke to PJ Crowley. He's a former spokesperson for the U.S. State Department.
Eventually, conditions on the ground create an opening for a political process. It may well be that we're just not in that place yet, that unfortunately, as bad as the situation is, it's got to work its way through to where the ground tells you what is actually possible in terms of a political outcome.
How does Turkey work with the international community with regards to Syria, with regards to ISIL, when other countries don't view the Kurds as they do?
Well, in fairness to Turkey, the PKK is a terrorist organization. The United States declared it that, many, many years ago, and this is a long-standing battle. And the Turks are very concerned about any developments involving, Kurdish forces, whether it's in Syria, whether it's in Iraq, or elsewhere. And Turkey is also bearing a very significant share of the burden in terms of the refugee population. Turkey is doing a great deal, but I think what you also see is that given the dynamic, a number of countries, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Jordan, they're beginning to inch closer to where they're prepared to put together a regional force that will need to defeat the Islamic State, deal with the refugee crisis, and that would probably open the door for a political solution. I think at some point in time, the depth of the crisis will enable everyone to rise above their own particular sliver of the conflict and see that you have to start to deal with something, create conditions on the ground, and then begin to address the long-term implications of what we're dealing with.